Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss what is HTTP and how browser and server communicate with each other and what are the components of HTTP. So let's get started. According to Wikipedia, HTTP is a communication protocol which stands for HyperText Transport Protocol. It is used to send and receive web pages and files on the internet. It was developed by Tim Berners-Lee and now it is coordinated by the W3C. HTTP version 1.1 is the most commonly used version today and it is defined in RFC 261.6. But why we need HTTP? So let us understand. HTTP is commonly used to communicate between browser and server. When you open the web browser, type the URL in the browser and press the enter button. As soon as you press the enter button, a request is going to the server, which is called a web server. Whatever data you are sending from the web browser to the web server is called a HTTP request or request, where data you are receiving from the web server is called a response. This is how the browser and web server communicate with each other in the form of request and response. And this type of communication is possible with the help of HTTP protocol. So the request can be termed as HTTP request and the response can be called as HTTP response. So in this way we can understand that HTTP protocol is very important to communicate between browser and server. But what is HTTP request component? So basically when we send something from client can be a browser, mobile and postman, to the server, which is called a web server, is called a request, or we can say it is a HTTP request, and each request is formed with the help of following components. The components are URL, verbs, header and body. Each request must have a unique URL and each request must have a HTTP verb. Also, each request can have one or more header and each request can have a body. So these are the basic structure of HTTP request components. And if we are talking about the HTTP response component, and whenever we are getting something from browser, it is called a HTTP response. And response also consists of the following component. The first component is HTTP status code, second is response header, and last one is data. Every response must have a status code. It can have one or more headers, and every response must return a data. So that's it from this video. If you find this video helpful, please like and don't forget to subscribe our channel.